I'm Jared Cunningham. This is the Mig Welder. Now, before we talk about safety and stuff, I'm going to tell you how it works first. So, first things first. This is the wire that feeds through that tube that goes out this nozzle right here. That's what you're welding with. There's a motor in here that spins this, feeds it through the wire, whatever, or through the cord into the tip, whatever. This is your grounds, so this is what basically gives it electricity to run. This is your bottle. This is what this is like. Goes through here, it's just argon mixture, goes through here, goes out, pushes the oxygen away from the wire so it can melt uninterrupted and connect your two pieces of metal together or whatever you're welding. This is power cord, pretty simple, plug it in, it turns it on, gives it electricity. Your power button is over here. So turn on the welder. You see this little switch right here? Turn it on, turns it on. You can have these knobs. This controls your voltage. This is the heat that your metal burns at or your wire burns at. This is the wire speed. It controls how fast your wire moves through the cord. So that's how it works. Safety, you're gonna need gloves. Obviously, you're gonna need your safety glasses anytime you're in the shop. You're gonna want your helmet turned on to at least shade 10 and whatever sensitivity you want. I usually keep it pretty high. I don't want my eyes or welding and then it's not turning on, so keep your sensitivity high, preferably. You don't want closed-toed shoes, you want long pants. Jeans and boots are probably ideal, just so you get no sparks or slag going through your clothes. Long sleeve for the same reason. Let's see. Yeah, that's about all the safety. Let's fire it up. How about it? Okay, before we fire it up, when you turn on your bottle, make sure that this reads 30 when you're using it. Working pressure should be 30. Turn your bottle all the way on. Now, you can come over here, bring your wire over here, press it. Mine dipped down below 30, so I should probably open it up a little bit, but you turn it clockwise to do that. Now it's a little too much. That's probably around good. It doesn't have to be perfect. So, I forgot my pliers. I'll be right back. Okay, now that I got my pliers, when you weld, you want to cut your wire around that far. You don't want to cut it too long so it doesn't have any of the gas near it, or too short so it welds the tip on. You want it just probably about that far off. Okay? Now, time to weld. Bring your chair up. You can weld standing up, it doesn't really matter. Make sure your cord's not kinked. If you're welding and your cord's like this, your wire's probably not gonna feed very well. So, make sure it's not kinked, it's got smooth flowage. Okay, put my gloves on. Now, before you start welding, there's probably going to be other people in the classroom, including Mr. Reeser. So before you start welding, say cover. So that make sure nobody around you is staring at your weld or staring at your welder and gets flash burn. Okay? Let's go. Cover. Okay. See, if you saw that, I welded in a straight line. It is easiest to weld in circles though. So there's many different ways you can weld. Circles, lines, straight line, doesn't really matter. But the easiest way you're probably gonna learn is circles. Now, once you're done welding, since you guys probably aren't gonna be working on projects or none of that, you're probably gonna take your metal, it's gonna be hot, and you're gonna walk it over to a bucket full of water. We call this quenching. When you quench your metal, make sure that you're not standing over top of the bucket. The steam is gonna get in your face and it's gonna be hot. It's gonna suck. So, when you quench, stand off to the side, put it in all the way until it stops bubbling, steaming, and whatnot. And you can show Reeser and you can grade your weld.